Hey, what's up guys? mltmagictricks here. So in today's video, I'm going to be performing and then teaching you this awesome prediction style card trick that will certainly fool all of your spectators. So I do recommend you stick around to learn this one. But before we get into the performance here, I just want to give a quick shout out to the YouTube channel CardTricks8. He has a really great magic channel and he's got a lot of awesome videos. So I do recommend you guys check him out. I'll go ahead and leave the link in the description to his channel. And also make sure to enter the $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. I'm giving away 10 $10 Amazon gift cards, and all you need to do in order to enter is be subscribed to my channel with those post notifications on, leave a like on this video, and comment something you like about this video or my channel in the comment section below, and I will be announcing the 10 winners in a video next week at the end of January. So make sure you guys do enter, and now let's get straight into the performance of this card trick. Okay, so I'd start off this trick by handing the deck of cards over to my spectator, and they could just shuffle up the cards as much as they want to. So once my spectator's done shuffling, I would ask for the deck back, and I would tell them that I'm just going to go through the deck to myself here, and I'm going to be taking out a couple very important cards. So I'm just going to go through the deck here. I'm just going to take out a couple cards. You guys will see what I mean by that in a second. So I'm going to go ahead, take out these 3 cards right here. And now for this trick, my spectator is actually going to be making my prediction for me. It's a little bit different. And my spectator, like I said, is going to go ahead and choose one of these 3 cards to be my prediction. So let's say my spectator wants this card right here to be my prediction. I would say, okay, that's fine. They could have chosen, any one of those 3 to be my prediction. We're going to go ahead and place the card right here under the card box, just like that. So there's no way I can get to my prediction at any point throughout the rest of this trick. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and give these cards a quick riffle shuffle, like so, mixing up the deck. Now, from here, I would tell my spectator just to take out a small portion of cards from the deck. They can choose, really any amount of cards they want to. So let's say my spectator chooses that amount of cards right there. It really does not matter. It is a completely free choice. Now, if I had a spectator here with me, I would just tell them to deal the cards and count how many they have and keep that number in their head. But since I don't have a spectator here with me, I'm going to go ahead and do it. But it really does not matter if I know the number. So we're going to go ahead and count the cards together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 cards. A completely random number, because keep in mind here, my spectator could have, chosen any amount of cards they wanted to. I'll tell them just to place their cards right there on top of the deck, and we're going to go ahead and just mix up the pack a little bit like that. Go ahead and give the cards some cuts. Now, at this point, I would ask my spectator what their number was, the amount of cards they dealt. This would be the first time I would hear the number, so in this case, they would say 13, and I would tell them that I'm going to go ahead and deal 13 cards now from the top of the deck. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 right here. And we're going to go ahead and check out the card that my spectator ended on. This card will go ahead and be their selection. In this case, we have the 8 of spades. Now, guys, we're going to go to the card that my spectator chose as my prediction at the start of this trick. Check it out. The card right here should be another 8, the 8 of clubs, to match, the value of my spectator's selection. But wait, there is a card right here on top of the deck. Let's check it out. We actually have another 8, the 8 of diamonds. Now, we need one more 8, the 8 of hearts, to complete the set of 8s. Now, guys, check it out. You guys have noticed the card box has been on the table the entire time throughout this trick. And if you actually hear, there is, in fact, a card in the card box. And we go ahead and take it out really slowly. Right here, the card that has been in the card box the entire time is that 4th and final 8, the 8 of hearts, to complete the set. So guys, that is the card trick. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and if you want to learn how to do it, make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that performance, and now let's get right into the tutorial here for that card trick. So all you're going to need for this trick is just a standard deck of cards, and first, what you're going to do is just take out any 4 of a kind. It does not matter. It can be any 4 of a kind you want to. In this case, I just chose the 4 8s, but like I said, it can be any 4 of a kind you want to from the deck. What you're going to do first is go ahead and take the card box and just take one of the 4 that you have here. In this case, I'll just go ahead and take the 8 of diamonds. You're just simply going to place it in the card box, seal it up, and keep this off to the side. You can just go ahead and place it on the table there, before you go up to your spectator. And here's what you're going to want to do with the other 3 cards here. You're literally just going to place them at random spots in the deck, because from here, guys, this is a no setup card trick technically, because once you have, one of the 4 of the kind there in the card box, all you're going to do is just place the other 3 at random spots in the deck, and you're ready to go. So you go up to your spectator at this point, you give them the deck, they shuffle up the cards as much as they want to until they are satisfied. It does not matter. They can just keep shuffling up the cards until, you know, they're done. So once they're done, they'll go ahead and hand you the deck back, and you're going to tell them that you're going to go through the deck to yourself and take out a couple cards. Now, what you're doing here is, in this case, looking for the 3/8. So you're just going to go through the deck, and you're going to basically just out jog them as you go through. So we have 1 8 here. You're just going to keep spreading, take out the other, you know, 3 cards that make that 4 of a kind. So right here, I have the 3/8. I'm going to go ahead and take them out just like this and place them face down on the table. So at this point, you can do one of two things. You can do what I did in the performance, which was basically just have your spectator choose your prediction for you, because, guys, any one of these 3 cards can be your prediction. It does not matter. So let's say you basically do what I did in the performance. You have your spectator choose one of these cards. Let's say they want this one right here to be your prediction. You go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the card that you want as my prediction. I'm going to go ahead and place it right here under the card box. Or what you can do is just basically look at the 3 cards to yourself. Like this, you can just go through and say, okay, I think I'm going to narrow my prediction down to this card. Obviously, you guys can do any one of the 3. I recommend you have your spectator actually choose one of the 3, because it makes the end effect seem even more impossible. So with your spectator choosing one of the 3 cards, one of those 3/8 to be your prediction, you're casually just going to place the other 2 on top of the deck. Tell your spectator, okay, I'm going to keep my prediction right here under the card box. So there's no way that I can get to it, or something along those lines. Now, from here, you're just going to do a riffle shuffle or any false cut you want to. But what you need to do here is just literally just keep those 2 8s on top of the deck. Easy to just do a riffle shuffle and keep them right there on top. Now, at this point, what you're going to do is spread out the deck like this and instruct your spectator to take out a small portion of cards. It really can be any amount they want to. Obviously, I mean, like, not like a super big amount. Just say, go ahead and take out a small portion of cards, and what you need to do here is have them just choose, you know, a pile from roughly the middle of the deck. All you cannot have them do is choose the top portion of cards, because you cannot have them select one of the 2 8s on top. So best way to prevent that, you just spread through, cover them up with your thumb here, and just basically, you know, force them to choose out a small portion from the middle. It really can be any amount of cards. Like I said, does not matter. Now, at this point, you're going to tell your spectator just to count the cards that they have to themselves. You do not need to see how many cards they have, which is really cool. So while you're doing this, or while your spectator's doing it, rather, you can just kind of, you know, turn around and have them count the cards. So we'll go ahead and count them together here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards in this case. Now, once your spectator has counted the cards, make sure you tell them to remember the number. You're going to instruct them to go ahead and place the cards on top of the deck. Now, guys, all you need to do here is a double undercut. So first, you're going to get a break below the top card here. It's going to go ahead and be a random card. So you can push over with your thumb, pull back, and then just transfer this to a thumb break. Or you can simply come over with your thumb, lift up like that, and get a thumb break like so below that top card. Now you're going to go ahead and do your double undercut. You're going to take around half the cards from the bottom of the deck. Go ahead and place them right there on top of the break. You're maintaining the break is really important. You're going to take the rest of the cards there from the break, bring them on top just like that. And essentially, guys, you have just removed 1 card from that top packet. You brought that card to the bottom. And now check it out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Check out the card in the 12th and 13th positions in the deck, the other 2 8s. So now at this point, that's kind of, you know, what you're doing there with that move. So from here, you tell your spectator, obviously don't just do what I did there. I'm just showing you guys for the purpose of the tutorial. So once you have performed your double undercut, you're going to tell them to name the number. In this case, they're going to say 12. You're going to count off 12 cards from the top of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You do a little recap to your spectator. Tell them they could have taken out any amount of cards they wanted to from the deck. And that obviously would have changed what this card was, but obviously it does not. But your spectator does not know that. Now, you're going to tell them that this card right here is their selection. Turn it over. It's going to be one of those 8s, in this case, 8 of hearts. Now, you're going to redirect their attention to the prediction that they chose for you. Make sure you emphasize that part at the start of the trick. You go ahead and take it out. It's going to be one of the other 8s, in this case, 8 of clubs. From here, you say, okay, well, that was pretty cool because, you know, I predicted the value, but we still have 2 other 8s left in the deck. You go ahead and turn over this top card here. You can even have them turn it over. They will be completely amazed that it's the 3rd 8. Now, make the point that there are 4 8s in the deck, and you bring their attention to the card box that's been on the table the entire time. You can even have them open it. We'll take it out and reveal that the 4th and final 8 was in the card box the entire time, and your spectator will be completely confused. This one, guys, really does get great reactions, so I do recommend you perform this trick. And, you know, if you do, let me know how it goes in the comment section below. So, guys, that is the card trick. I hope everything I explained in this tutorial made sense. Obviously not too difficult to perform sleight of hand-wise. Just make sure You put one of these 4 cards in the card box to start, or you can just, put it in your pocket or something like that if you don't have the card box. But regardless, that is a trick. Hope all the steps made sense. Make sure to enter the giveaway. Just like, subscribe, and comment. I'm going to be announcing the 10 winners at the end of the month, so basically just next week. So make sure you guys do get your entries in. That's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out.